Welcome back to your channel. My name is Pizza. Today we're going to be building out the interior for my Alibaba camper on a 2022 Jeep Gladiator Mojave. So I've got some blue tape down, kind of mocking up where I'm going to be putting the cabinet and benches. Plan is to have a fridge in here, 12-volt solar system. Trying to figure out what companies I want to go with on those still. But should be a pretty fun build. We're going to do the floor today and then the cabinets. All right, let's jump into it. All right, so to start, we're gonna make a cardboard template of the floor. That way it's easier to transfer over to the wood, and I don't have to do a bunch of measurements and stuff. Okay, so we've got the template outside, or out of the Jeep. What I'm gonna do is, instead of doing everything on just one side like that, I'm just gonna split it right down the middle, perfectly even. And then I'll use the excess right here to extend these little like wings out a little bit more for a better fit if I need to. We have a floor. The back corners lift up a little bit, but I don't know, maybe I'll notch it out here where there's a little hump in the back, but I think it's okay for now. Yeah, so we've got it coming about here, so I have like an inch left. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. And then I'll probably put another piece of wood underneath here to help seal that gap. And then all the 2020 should be able to bolt right to this. All right, so just finishing up some calculations here. I'm gonna get ready to start cutting for the countertop. I'm trying to reduce as much waste on material as possible, so I had to redo some math real quick, but it shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna get ready and start cutting now. So while I wait for my shipment from Amazon to get here, I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting some stuff assembled to the extent that I can without those here. I might have to take these apart tomorrow or the day after to get some paneling on, but I really wanted to just at least get the main assembly done to get an idea of how everything will be. Some slight oversight on my end. The piece that I was getting for the corners, where I'm going to attach where it attaches together, I thought it was a full square, so I miscalculated the height, but it shouldn't be an issue. I'm still going to be able to work it. Some of these pieces might just be 1.5 inch shorter than it needs to be, but no big deal. We'll make do with it. All right, pretty happy with this. It is a little bit wobbly, nothing super crazy. I do plan on adding wood paneling on the front and on the sides. Hopefully that'll help stiffen it up. Didn't really record it just because I've been trying to brainstorm, but I decided that I'm not gonna make it 3 pieces anymore. It's supposed to be 1, 2, and then 3. And instead, to save on some materials, I'm gonna make the bench 1 full piece. All right, so we have the setup inside the Jeep now. Now I'm trying to figure out how to connect it to the actual Jeep. So I found these brackets that I had left over from, I think my rooftop tent or my last rack or something. I don't know. All I know is I have these brackets left over. So we're gonna use them. You can see right here, I have one mocked up. When I tighten though, it likes to push back. So I'm gonna throw some spacers in to try and keep it flush. That way it doesn't push back here. So I have 2 for this side and then 2 for that side. And then I'll figure something out for that back wall. I need to figure out what to do on this side. There is gonna probably end up being a gap right here. All right, so after some brainstorming, I decided I'm gonna redo this back bench right here. So I'm actually gonna redo this piece, that piece, and extend it further back. I'm actually gonna take off that rail. That way I can get more space. I actually never even used that one when I had my tonneau on. I'm gonna start taking this apart, get measurements, and then take that back piece off. Ah, shoot. What the heck? I messed that up. Ah, dang it. So, I don't know if you can see on camera, but this piece right here was supposed to come to like right here. I goofed up. All right. Gonna undo that. Ah. We have got the bench part in now and it's bolted. So I ended up making a little piece that comes off here to sit on the bed rail. And then we've got some brackets back here to push against the wall to counter this pulling. But it's pretty sturdy now. It's not going anywhere. So all these bottoms will get bolted down to the wood. That should help it stay in place a little bit better. So we're still gonna have a little bit of a gap right here. Even after moving this bar to the outside, but it's okay because these bars don't even line up perfectly, so I'll end up putting some type of rubber in between here and the panel. Before I mount this counter, I kind of want to jump in and say this was not my original design. I originally had intended for this counter to go the whole length, but after staying in it overnight, I decided to change it up and give myself a little small seat / step here, so when I'm climbing in and out, I don't have to crawl over to the passenger side to step down. But yeah, so just a little some, I guess. We have got the side on, or the cabinet side mostly mounted. So what I did is I took this piece off and I made some spacers to support it against the wall. It's not actually bolted into the wall, but it's just the tension from these brackets that are holding it in. And then for this one I made, let's see if it'll focus. So I made a little spacer for underneath since there's nothing vertical going down. That should do. It's pretty sturdy. I'm sure once I get it, oh, I forgot to tighten this part. I'm sure once I get it bolted down to the floor, it'll be pretty solid. Okay, moment of truth. Oh yeah, perfect. That is gonna be a tight fit though for my hands. Yeah. All right. So I'll probably end up doing the same thing that I did on the driver's side. I'll probably replace these handles with actual nuts. That way it's a little bit easier. We have got the back bench complete. So for the back bench, I went with 1/4 inch. And then for the side bench, we've got 1/2 inch. So I got one sheet of each when I went to Home Depot. So this is just leftover from the floor. I am probably going to reinforce right here in the middle where it bows a little bit. But this is going to be just a bench. And then this is going to be open. So I don't really need it to be super strong. This, on the other hand, I'll be cutting out here. And it'll be able to lift up like this. And this also takes all the weight when we're climbing up to the top. So I wanted this one to be thicker, and this one will also be thick right here too. So sorry I didn't record this part. I did get these panels in, 1, 2, 3, and then the top ones. These ones are just in there like that. So this panel is going to be open. I plan on putting my solar here or something. I don't know. I'm still figuring out where everything's going to go. But here's the seat. Nothing is bolted down up here. And then this one will be an access panel from outside. So then you can get into all the stuff down in there. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna need a panel for right here. I think I'm gonna put a panel back here too. And then this is where all of my solar controls are gonna go. Probably. Yeah. So we'll probably put like all of our switches and fuse panel right back here so I could access it from outside. And it's tucked away on the side. I'm gonna need a panel for right here, back there. We're gonna do one right here, and then that's gonna be the doggy area. Debating if I want to put a panel in the back. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might just do it if I have enough panels. We're almost done. We're gonna mount this up in the Jeep tomorrow. I'm very happy with the way it's coming out. I still need to build a shelf right here and then the countertop. We got these like square things. They're supposed to be for corners. Let's see, kind of like right here. And then you were able to drill in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually use it to mount the tops. So I'm just gonna put it in like this, and then I'm going to be able to drill in like that from the bottom to this actual wood. Okay, nice. Okay, so got this measurement pretty good. There's not much of a gap. It's a little bit, but it's not super noticeable. So we've got it mounted on the Jeep now. So there are some small little cutouts that you can see up over here, and that's just because of these like L brackets and stuff. Not too worried about it. So up here is how we have it mounted to the Jeep. It just goes to the bed rails. Before we jump in, back there I plan on making a cutout, and that's where our water is going to go, and then it's just going to feed to a hose and come out to somewhere over here or over there. Okay, hopping in. Ugh. Okay, we have got plenty of room. I believe this is 21 inches. My wife and I jumped up in here and we have enough room. So this is just in a little extra spot. It's not the widest seat. It's not really meant to be the most comfortable seat. It's just an additional spot that I came up with. That way I have somewhere to step to get up into bed without climbing over to the other side and just using the one right here. So now sitting on this side, it's definitely the more comfortable side, a lot more room. And you've got a nice little backrest here, which is the outdoor kitchen. Up here, we're gonna have a counter, not wide enough for a stove, but it's enough for whatever junk and miscellaneous stuff we have. If we do want to cook in here, my plan is just to use this right here, this little surface, and just slide it out without the bed. The plan is to put some shelves right here, probably build one to go right across, and we're gonna get some totes from the Overland Gear guy. He's got a few that I built this out for the size of them. I think it's the medium size travel tote, and we're gonna get 4 of those. One for my clothes, one for my wife's clothes, one for the dogs, and one for extra miscellaneous stuff. But I just wanted to be able to access our clothes from inside while we're camping, and then from outside without having to climb into the Jeep. I plan on putting an electrical panel right here with all of like the brains and stuff. That way I can access it from right here without climbing in the Jeep, and I can also access it from inside the Jeep. Let's see, down in here there's going to be a cutout, and then you're going to be able to open it up, and that's going to have all of our camp like shower stuff, toilet stuff, things that are going to be set up on the driver's side will be right here. So this is the view down. So the bed platform has not been trimmed yet. I do believe I plan on trimming it to about right here, which will give me plenty more space to get up and down. Let's see, I haven't done that yet. I do plan on doing it before my next trip, which is going to be Easter Jeep Safari. So super excited for that. Never been to Easter Jeep Safari. But yeah, we'll be heading down there using the Wolfbox Tri-Cam. So look out for that. So this is how much room. This is how it looks downstairs when I have the bed out. So it's not too terribly cramped, but there's definitely not enough room to sit up in there. Let's see. I've slept in worse places. This actually isn't half bad. I could definitely sleep down here if I had to. Okay. Now that's done. Okay, so I don't think I really went over it, but this area right here is fully boxed. This is going to be a dog bed. I'd say we're probably about 85% complete. I still need to make this filler plate right here. I am going to be ordering a fridge here soon, unless ICECO messages me back, which would be a lot cooler if they did. Get it? Cooler? Just kidding. It's a 12-volt fridge. It's a 12-volt fridge and freezer combo, which is what I want, because I want ice cream on the trail. Yeah, so yep, we're gonna be getting a fridge here soon, and then I'm going to grab some type of solar station for right here for now. And then back there is gonna be water. Still trying to figure out if I want to block it off fully I still do need to pull this all out and throw some clear stain on it, sealant, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that bows down a little bit. So, okay, so this does bow down a little bit. So I'll probably put another support right here for it. So right now our current total for this interior build is $396. That is all of the wood and the 2020 aluminum. That doesn't include the brackets that I already had and some other miscellaneous stuff. Actually, I think that's, yeah, maybe a few screws that I already had in my bolt bin. The 1/4 inch is birch, and then this is sandfly. I thought I got birch for this, like the thicker 1/2 inch stuff, but I guess not. But it's okay. We'll see how it holds up. I'm pretty happy with this overall build. The wife likes it too, which is always a bonus. We're not done fully with the interior yet, obviously. I still need to get some cushions made, and then I still need to trim the bed platform, but the next official trip that I have planned, unless something comes up sooner, is going to be Easter Jeep Safari. I'll be heading down as a Wolfbox sponsored driver, so we'll be out there using the Wolfbox G900 Tri Pro, I believe is what it's called. I'll need to double check, but it's their 3 version camera. I'm super excited to run it. I had their older 2 version or 2 camera version in my last Jeep, and I love that thing. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. It's totally free, and I'll see you guys in the next one.